Hello, everybody. How you guys doing? I hope you're doing well. My name is Dr. Chidi Wanyan. I'm reaching you from Toronto, Canada, and I'd like to welcome you to our broadcast today. We're just trying this new time that you guys chose. You would like us to transmit our programs to you, to do our streaming uh, to you. We put up the poll, and you said you prefer this time. So I hope you're going to invite people since you chose this time. We'll still do other broadcasts at some other times or as news breaks. Um, it's yesterday I did a broadcast, and I replayed what a serving U.S. officer who is an Igbo man. The message is sent out to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and it was a very difficult period, okay, for me, that yesterday's program. And a lot of you, I know a lot of you felt the same way. Well, today I woke up to news about people who were killed, and they claimed they were members of they were the unknown gunmen, and all of that. They showed those gruesome pictures of guys who were killed. And I don't want to go into details because we can only say what we know. I don't have the details, but if these are people who have been engaging the terrorists in our land, then it is not a time for anybody to be rejoicing. Honestly, the situation in Nigeria is already messed up. It is totally messed up. You don't know who is who, and the wrong people are targeted for the wrong reasons. Yeah, it is a confusing situation, and an unbelievable situation where you would hear the Minister of Information say that kidnapping is not a crime in our constitution. I mean, what else are they going to come up with to be able to protect the people who are perpetrating evil against their own citizens? How far can you go? How far? And when you see that within the rank and file of people of the Southeast, that is where you have the greatest division amongst people who are supposed to be working together. I don't understand why there are so many people sabotaging the genuine effort of people who are trying to protect their own people. Why would you be doing that? What are you going to gain? What are you going to gain? Without even trying to hear from both ends. Every time you see a picture of a catastrophe, you come and post it. You come and put your own message with it, and you are so happy. What do you stand to gain? What do you stand to gain? I know for some of you, all you care about is the politics and party politics. All you care about now is 2023. That's all that's in your mind. So whatever is going on right now that you think is going to affect your chances in 2023, you just come against it very strongly. I can understand that. But I wish you would understand that what we are all trying to do, this fight is about making sure that elections are free and fair. Why would you be looking forward to an election that you know is already not free and is not going to be fair? Anyways, enough of the politics. I came here today to encourage you, to let you know that, look, you are on the side of right. You're on the right side of things. There is no mistake in the way you're thinking. Everything that is happening to you, this discouragement you're feeling right now, because I know a lot of you are confused, a lot of you are discouraged, a lot of you don't know what to believe anymore. When you hear all this shooting and all this gun and all this killing, you're like, hey, is this where this thing is going now? I don't want to be identified with it. Oh. But let me tell you something. If you keep running away, very soon you're going to run into that thing you're running away from. Because believe it or not, you are surrounded. Trust me, you are surrounded. If you don't know it, if you have not been touched directly, I want you to know that you are surrounded by all the things that are happening. So I just want to encourage you to know that it's not only you. Everybody's feeling like you're feeling. We're all feeling, it's because we're feeling confused. That's why we decided not to just fold our arms. So we're deciding to do something. And in doing this, because, look, when someone comes to attack you, they don't come and knock on the door and introduce themselves and bring out their business card and say, oh, this is what we are about to do. There's a protocol for doing this thing. We will tell you what to do and you will tell us what you don't want to do, and we'll give you a choice, and we will make exceptions, and we'll give you time, and we'll ask you, do you like it? Do you want another one? That's not how it happens. Usually it happens, it takes you by surprise, and it changes everything. If you are sleeping and armed robbers come into your house, they bite into your house, everything changes. Everything changes. So what am I trying to tell you? I'm trying to tell you that the situation you find yourself, I don't want you to beat yourself up. It's already too hard. It's already hard enough that you are not the cause of where you find yourself today. It's not your problem. You are not the one that made yourself not have a job. You are not the one that made yourself suffer everything that you're suffering inside Nigeria. Electricity, pipe-borne water, insecurity, bad roads and other infrastructure, bad healthcare system, poverty, everything. It is not you that caused it. Don't mind all those people that come and say, oh, we too, we have a blame. We have a blame in this. How dare you turn around and blame the people who are being led? 120% of the blames go to leadership. I heard Loretta Onochie saying, oh, now the presidency has already started restructuring. I'm like, this woman, do you have shame? The fact that you will even open your mouth and talk about restructuring. So that means you people were hearing all along. Why didn't you do what you're supposed to do? And before you begin to blame the people that you saw that were shot and say, hey, I told you people, see, our boys are dying. How about when they were being killed? What did you say? Someone came in, they killed people, they maimed people, they destroyed everything. You didn't say anything. We know you. You did not oppose it. We kept saying we will lead. Yes, I know people are. Didn't you say that people will die? People will die. I don't know when I'm going to die. You don't know when you're going to die. We will all eventually die. Something must kill a man. Isn't that what they say? It's something. Anyhow, it is something that must kill a man. So why is it that because you're afraid that people are dying right now, you think they wouldn't have died before? These people that are killed in the line of duty, in the line of protecting you and me, if that is the people that were killed, because you need to be careful what you're saying. You need to be careful before you begin to run the narrative of the government. You have to be very, very careful. I've come to learn that things are not always what they are on the surface. No. Things are deeper than you think. So if you just see this thing, oh, these people went, they stole cars, and they went, they killed them. Let's be sure of who we're talking about. There are so many copycats now. There are so many people doing what they are not supposed to do, and they turn around and they say it's IPOB. They turn around and they say it's ESN. So we need to be very, very careful. But one thing is for sure, there is every reason right now to engage in self-defense, which is what we're doing in the southeastern part of Nigeria. There is every need for people to be doing that. And the agitation for Biafra is a legitimate agitation. And when you say secession, that is just a convenient word to use, because you can't really secede out of something that you were not even part of it in the first place. You did not agree to it. A marriage that you did not even sign the signature for. They forced you into the marriage. Now they are saying you want to divorce, or I mean how? You didn't agree in the first place. Nobody ever asked you whether you are happy or not. And every day you have kept on complaining that I'm unhappy, I'm unhappy, I'm unhappy. And the worst is that your husband is intimidating you right in your father's house. Right in your father's house. When it is time to go, who should go? When you sever the marriage, since both of you are living in your father's house and he's your husband, are you going to leave your father's house and go where? It is your husband who you did a favor, brought him into your father's house. He's feeding out of your father's wealth. Then when you see that he's a bad guy, not a good man at all, and you say, I no do again, remember it's in your father's house. So he's now telling you that you want to run away. You want to run away from the relationship. No, he should run away from the relationship. That is the analogy of Nigeria. People are not seceding to where? They are telling you to go. They don't want to be in the marriage anymore. So you think that it's that we are in Biafra, in Abuja or in Lagos, and are telling us to go? No. We were never there 100%. That's not how we think. We were never there. Any part of the world where we are, a part of our brain is deeply and strongly rooted to back home. So the only place we go to is back home. That's why we don't leave home for you. No. So you see why we are not people asking for Biafra. They are not secessionists. No, they are people asking for a right to take care of their activities. If you are discouraged because you're an activist and you're seeing what the state is doing from time to time, it looks like they bring their might to bear. And it looks like, oh my goodness, we're losing. You can't think that way. You cannot. And it's not easy, but you must learn to hold the fort. You must learn to be strong. Don't let, how do they say it? We do not live by sight at all. Not by the things we see. We live by faith. Faith on the course that we have chosen for ourselves. And what is the yardstick for measuring whether our decisions are right or wrong? Because it is anchored on the truth upon which humanity was conceived. I don't care how your belief tells you that humans came to be. But truth, I don't think of any other thing that can be as pure and as spiritual as truth. itself. So if your struggle, if your agitation, if your ambition, if your expectation is anchored on truth, you can never go wrong. You can never go wrong. However, be careful. It's a caveat to all this. There's a warning. There are tiny footnotes. And what does it say? Listen, boy or girl, nobody promised you that this journey will be easy. Nobody told you. You know what? Once you start agitating, once you talk about revolution, once you do this, then the rest of the journey will be easy. On the contrary, it is tougher, it is harder. Once you identify with any cause, it is very, very hard to stay. But the only consolation that you have is the peace of mind that you get after you've done all. Just like it is said in the scriptures, having done all, what should you do? Stand. Sometimes, when you think you have done all, when you have reached your wit's end, when you do not know what to do, only thing that keeps you going is the memories you have of how you felt when you have done what you did to sustain the agitation, to sustain every other action that your fellow brothers and sisters are taking towards the emancipation of their people. That's the only consolation that you have when you're seeing results. Remember, initially they said everybody's a riffraff, and I'm talking now on behalf of every activist. We're all riffraffs, we're all charlatans, never do well, inconsequential. That was a famous one. Inconsequential. I remember when last we did the August 5th Day of Rage Remembrance. That was last year. And they brought additional. It was not even Garba issue. They brought additional. They told additional, did you see Revolution Now people? Did you see what they did with Omoyele Shore? And he was like, I don't mind those people. These are just, what did he use? I think he said jobless use or something, lazy, something. He said something to just wave us aside. These are not serious people. He said, okay, we're not serious people. It's August 29th. Sorry. By August 3rd, there were now movements about NSAS. I mean, sorry, I'm mixing so many things up. We came out on August 5th to do the Days of Rage, Remembrance. Then we did October 1st. By October 1st, it was like we did August. We didn't do it in September. In October 1st, we came out and we did that demonstration. That demonstration, remember, when Shore was there, Aisha Yusufu was there, Dejade Andrew was there. Remember that protest? They didn't call it inconsequential again. They kept quiet. The next thing that would hit them was NSAS. I didn't see additional coming, although he was coming, but I didn't see him waving anybody away. He was now talking tough because he never expected what he saw. He never expected it to happen when it happened. But anyway, like I said, you have to look back and not bury your head in sorrow. Yes, you'll be discouraged by the sights that you saw. At the same time, remember that thing that was crying, it is still crying. That sound that made us all carry everything that we had to go and check out what was making that sound. And if we can neutralize it, that sound is still there crying, scaring everybody. Don't ever, don't ever imagine that everything is okay now. Don't. That will be your greatest mistake is to somehow fall into complacency and say, it looks like the whole thing not end though. No, 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 no. It could be making its way to you. You need to get prepared. You really need to get prepared. It's not going to be easy, but hey, we never asked for this. Like so many other things, we never asked for it. It landed in front of us, and God will help us to navigate. God will help us to know what to do. I really don't want to stay long today because I don't know. There's so much going on in my mind, and there are other things I'm working on. But I just had to come and see you all and encourage you. I don't know if maybe something I've said has encouraged you, but please, we are in a warfare. They even accepted that we're in a warfare. El said we're in a warfare. They all know that we're in a warfare. And in a warfare, there's going to be casualties. I don't know who it's going to be. They will come after us. They will attack us. You don't know where they're going to come from. Because to these people doing these attacks, whether you're high, whether you're small, whether you are all the same thing. So it's not that you can say, oh, okay, you know what, let me go and be doing this and they will leave me alone. No, 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 no. It's not like that. It's not like that. It's going to touch everybody. But I'll see you guys soon, okay? Take care of yourself. Please remember to share our videos, subscribe, give us a thumbs up, and most importantly, please stay safe. On behalf of Dr. Erica and all the people that are helping us, I want to say that I love you and please stay safe once more.